And these girls' butts have literally gotten to the point where they look so gross, it's like beyond me. And then it irritates me, and I'm just gonna say it. And I know I'm a white girl, but I have plenty of girlfriends that are African American. I really think that these women are trashy as hell because they want the aesthetic of a black woman. They want to date the black men. It's just, all they do is cultural appropriation. It's gross. So they want the body, they want the men, but then they want the benefits of being white. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it whatsoever. I don't like them. I hate them for all their crap. Kim is like the top for cultural appropriation, but Chloe and Kylie are running a fast second behind her. They appointed Keith Ellison yesterday, which is good. Keith Ellison is, interestingly, he was one of the very first Muslim in the House of Representatives, and he was one of the very first to be elected, and then also like take his oath on the Torah. He's also a person of color. Has a brand new label, which is amazing. They like ditched their old label because they got involved and started signing all of these bands that were like terribly gross.
Let's not forget Philandro Castile. A black man shot and killed by a white police officer in Falcon Heights, Minnesota, a suburb of St. Paul, the state's capital. Here is what Katie Joy wrote on July 9, 2016, about Philandro's murder just days after he was killed. There was a live stream video. We only saw the moments after he was shot multiple times by the officer. We did not witness what occurred before. My newsfeed has blown up of people fighting, pro-Black Lives Matter and pro-cops. I sit on the fence, supporting both. As a mother of a child that is disabled, I live in a world of inequality. I know what it feels like to be marginalized because of my son. Please don't think I'm discounting what happened last week. In fact, of any person, I am trying my best to understand. I grew up in the town the officers serve. It is a small town, but doesn't lack diversity. In fact, my parents live next door to immigrants from Tibet. As a child, I admired and respected the police force. They are involved and invested. Our town is full of cops that aren't racist. I do know that racial inequality exists. I do know that gun violence is out of control in our country, and I know that children are witnessing violence by guns more than we would like to admit. We need laws to change what is currently going on with guns. We need better training for police officers and training about profiling. We need better programs to help those living in poverty actually get out of poverty. This was the one and only post Katie wrote on Philandro Castile until days after George Floyd's murder on May 25th, 2020, when on May 29th, Katie posted on Instagram, "You have no idea how much Philandro's death, not murder, but death, has left this huge imprint on our hearts. We haven't forgotten him. We haven't forgotten his family or his legacy. We haven't forgotten that the piece of shit officer walked free and never saw a day of prison time. We sat and watched our city refuse to condemn him or even fire him. We sat and watched our government defend their officers." Yes, you, Katie, sat and watched this. In fact, you couldn't even name Philandro in your one and only blog post about his murder. Not once did you type out the name Philandro Castile.